draw a line. This I made in Word, because I actually had to get all the lines to be the equal space, apart. So I made this in Word, and then I just inserted it as a picture file. So now I have a number line. And then we play with the kids in the morning. Like sometimes we'll just put this up, and they'll just come and move all the numbers. And then you look at quantity. I've seen older grades use this with fractions. Particularly with fractions, exactly, and percents and things like that. It's all about, the content is different, but the how you show it can be very, very similar. Okay, so again, you want to play around with the drawing tool in Microsoft Word, and then you want to play around with inserting files. We do something weird like this. This is, again, I work with little kids, so just bear with me. So with this, like, we talk about sequencing, we talk about language and vocabulary. So, when they're not looking, I'll hide the penny somewhere. And this, I always have to remember where it is. So this is, yeah, it's true, because sometimes I forget, it's really embarrassing because I don't know what the answer is. So I'll hide it behind somewhere, and then I'll click it off, and they'll have to guess. And then what they'll say is, okay, is it in the 21st place in line? And then, you're like, no, it is not. Okay, so is it, do you know what I mean? So they're using all their language to do sort of this problem solving until eventually they get, see, I told you I didn't know what it was. There. For those of you who uploaded my gallery, this is one of my most favorite things, the animation of the dice. I can't tell you how much little kids like this. Actually, big kids like this too, because they like the touch. And so, very simple game called 5 in a row. This is, from Investigations. It's not very, I didn't make this up. I'm not that smart. But I did put the dice in so you can play online, on the board. And, and then this is also my favorite. I use the cloning tool. So, this is, when you, okay, so when you have like a regular object, right, and you don't want to, you know how sometimes when you play games you need like all the counters, but you don't want to make like 45 of them because they'll take up like half your screen. So Smart has this really great tool. Again, you select your object, and the menu comes up, and it's called Infinite Cloner. Okay, so when you click on, I'm going to do this one. When you click on Infinite Cloner, it just means basically clones infinite. You just keep doing this. And so the kids, you don't have to line up all your counters on the side. Yeah, so trust me, this saved me a whole lot of space when I figured this one out. I was so excited. Of course, my kids were like, do we have to play a game again? Look, it clones. You win some, you lose some. Yes?
Have you figured out how to edit the dice, though?
I only know how to make it bigger. I don't know how to do anything with that. No, I do not know how to do that, no.
You cannot change that die.
No.
It's
You can only make it bigger.
Right, you can make it bigger, but that's a